A new $18 billion memory chip fab is coming to Boise. Let's take a look at what to expect, why it's coming to Boise, the pros and cons, and of course, how this will actually affect you. If you've lived in Boise long enough, you know Micron has been a staple here for a long time. I'm sure many of you know multiple people who work there, or maybe even do yourself. Heck, I actually worked there for several years in research and development and have many friends, past colleagues, and real estate clients that are still working at Micron. And what's cool is Micron was actually originally founded here in Boise in 1978 and has been a huge job provider ever since. Nothing of this size though. Prior to this new facility, Boise housed Micron's research and development departments, but this is the first fabrication or manufacturing facility Micron has built in the US since 1997. The Boise site will be one of the most advanced facilities in the entire world, and at $15 billion, you would hope so. It's going to be built right in Southeast Boise, connected to the current Micron campus, and affect the entire Treasure Valley. So, what can we expect over the next few years? The plant will be built fairly quick and is going to be around 10 football fields in size, not including the roads and houses needed to support it, taking up a lot of Southeast Boise that has always been sagebrush flats along the foothills. Construction is planned to be finished in 2025, so this is coming faster than you might have expected. And you might think that $15 billion is being paid by Micron, but that isn't all true. The federal government is giving them a $6 billion incentive, and the rest of the money is partially coming from Idaho, not necessarily Micron. In other words, our tax dollars will play a part. But to understand the tax burden and how this all affects you and your life, we first need to understand the jobs, infrastructure, other tax benefits Micron will receive, and the good and bad that is going to come with the new facility. The jobs created from the construction will end up being around 15,000, which will partially come from local construction workers. And an interesting fact here is that multifamily developers are having to now pay more for construction work because Micron is using so much labor and paying them more than development companies can, which is causing issues in the multifamily development space here in Boise. But the job number that matters is the full-time jobs that will be created from building this facility. These are people that will largely be moving to Southeast Boise or our suburbs and living here for a number of years, bringing in more tax dollars, and also likely people who can afford buying homes instead of renting. This number of full-time new employees is going to be around 2,000, which is a lot when you consider we currently only have 1,200 homes available in Ada County. Micron has said that they will be building their own homes to give new employees a place to stay when they visit or when they first get here, but the only indication on them investing in permanent housing for Boise is a reference to investing in affordable housing developments here. They aren't completely clear on that, and it seems you hear that a lot. So we'll see if they actually end up adding inventory to the market. The main local investment Micron has stated is from their Community Investment Framework Fund, a $75 million plan to invest in students and future stable, high-paying jobs. It seems like this will be a partnership with local schools and Boise State, along with volunteer and training programs for locals looking to work in the technology field later on. So if you have kids and they have an interest in technology, this could be a benefit for you, along with the possibility of more students choosing BSU to benefit from the Micron relationship. Micron's investment into local technology and the engineering community is what drew me personally to go to Boise State for my engineering degree, and programs like this will continue to provide opportunities for students and recent graduates. Micron obviously would benefit from those students as well, and not only will Idaho tax dollars be used, but they will receive significant tax exemptions for permitting, employment tax, and a few others. The good thing is that these tax benefits do not come into play until the projects are finished, so it incentivizes Micron to follow through on the facility and infrastructure projects, which are pretty unclear at this point. There's no specific plans on how Micron will help other than an investment in our wastewater system that they need to make the fab work. Before we go into the overall effects, my name is Jesse Taff. Our goal of Boise Real Estate Insights is to bring you valuable information on Boise and how it affects you and the real estate market here. So If you have questions or are looking to buy or sell in the Valley, give us a call or text anytime, and we look forward to meeting you and answering any questions you might have. So what are the pros and cons, and how will this actually affect you? Well, the 2,000 new full-time jobs is the direct effect, but as we have seen in the past, this has attracted other major companies like the $800 million Facebook plant that's coming to CUNA, and also many other third-party jobs and businesses that will be needed to support the new fab. So this should boost the economy here, which in turn brings in more housing demand, bringing in new competition to the already tough real estate market. From personal experience working with many Micron engineers, Southeast Boise, East Boise, and Harris Ranch will be the main areas of focus, adding even more demand to these already highly desirable areas. Lack of inventory and lack of new construction opportunities will cause prices to increase as soon as hiring for the new facility starts, which could be as early as this year. We will likely see more companies look into Boise and local businesses pop up to support the growth, which will again add to the housing demand. But like we've seen over the last few years, it will also bring new stores and amenities that make Boise a nicer place to live, such as the Village, Topgolf, and Shields, to name a few. The downside to all this growth is there are not any real plans to help with transportation, roads, or childcare, which have all been a bit of a problem with the growth we've already seen. Another hard part is they don't tell us how much tax dollars will be given to Micron, so how much it will impact our taxes is unclear, and it makes it more difficult to gauge if our tax dollars that are used to subsidize the new facility will truly benefit us the way we might want. We will see everything it ends up bringing to Boise, but overall, this is a very exciting investment in our local economy. From my personal experience working with many Micron engineers and employees, many of them will be looking to purchase a home near Micron, which will be a big benefit for current homeowners in these areas, as we'd expect home values to increase. But on the flip side, this might create more difficulties for those looking to purchase here in the next few years. Overall, the impact on everyone should be beneficial, as we'll see more amenities like restaurants, parks, new communities for everyone to enjoy. And if you want to see what the current market is looking like, check out this video where we discuss everything going on in the Boise real estate market right now.